You know this book, Good to Great? Excellent book. Jim Collins' excellent book. Jim profiled 11 companies that we should be paying attention to. Great leadership, great niche market, great management, great history. I see Jim Collins about 3.5 months ago, and I asked him, hey Jim, why is it that 7 of your original 11 companies are now seriously in trouble? He said, well, I don't know, but it's giving us the opportunity to write great to good. He's paying attention to opportunity, isn't he? Here's what he told me. Those organizations did not change with the culture. They did not change operational methods. They didn't pay attention to what was happening to human beings. They got complacent and they stopped being humble. They started believing their own press, and they wouldn't change. They wouldn't stay relevant. I'll give you kind of a clue here. If you don't like change, you're really going to hate extinction. I love this list. Blockbuster, $1 billion in debt. Sbarro, the pizza company, $330 million in debt. Let's say you're a pizza company. Let's say you get to $40 million in debt. Don't you have a meeting? Don't you have a meeting? Say, hey, you know, we make pizza. What went wrong here? Well, the train got off the track, didn't it? If business is down, don't just stand there. Please do something. Superstars do this. They ask questions constantly. They learn. They listen constantly. And you know what they don't do? They never talk about the economy. You know what we do at our company? It's extraordinary. We're having the best year we have ever had in 3 of our companies. We refuse to participate in the recession. That is the world did not, oh, thank you. You know what? The world did not shut down, did it? A lot of people are making money. We just figure it might as well be us. I've got a couple others that do it. Zappos.com. Are you familiar with Zappos.com? Online shoe retailer. Who would buy shoes online? You can't try them on. They get them shipped to you. They had this idea. In '99, they did 61,000 in business. Last year, they did 800 million. Pretty good growth, wouldn't you say? How did they do that? Because they listened. They listened to their customers and they listened to the people who work with them. This is what they do for customers. Free overnight shipping. You can try them on. You don't like them, we'll pay for the shipping to get back to us. Keep trying on shoes. We'll keep paying for the shipping back and forth till you find it. They'll give 110% refund on some items. They have a $4 million inventory that they keep so that when you click on it, they know they have it in stock and you'll get it. Look what they do for the employees. Free lunches, drinks and snacks, washers and dryers, complimentary gift wrapping at the holiday. They have a nap room at Zappos. That's why the Westin doesn't sell hotel rooms anymore. They focus on the heavenly bed. Have you ever stayed in a heavenly bed, any of you? What do you think? What did you think of it? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Thumbs up. First time it was a few years ago, my wife and I were in San Antonio, Texas. We get in that bed. It's the only bed that you talk about for 10 minutes before you go to sleep. It's a great bed. Honey, how come we don't have a bed like this? And my wife had read the brochure, and she said it has 10 different layers. That's why. There's a duvet underneath, and then there's these Egyptian, I think there are 3,000 thread count Egyptian cotton sheets, and then another duvet. And she went through the entire list as I drift off to the best sleep of my life. Until 1:30 in the morning. Please evacuate the building. We have a fire emergency. Must evacuate the building. I listen really hard. I don't hear anybody scrambling up and down these halls. I'm not getting up. Half hour later, we have contained the fire emergency. We must evacuate. An awful lot of smoke, and there is some portion of the building still on fire. Please evacuate now if you have not already. I turned to my wife and I said, hey, honey, maybe we should get up. My wife said, let me burn. That's how good that bed is. She did not want to get out of that bed. Well, now, of course, the Westin has turned this into a giant profit center for them. You can get the heavenly sheets and the pillowcases, you can buy the heavenly lamps, you can buy the actual bed, you can buy the duvets and all that stuff. You can buy a heavenly dog collar if you want it. That exemplifies the experience of going to the Westin. You know, I wish I'd been in the boardroom when they figured this out, because somebody had to stand up and say, you know, Hal, we have these sleeping rooms all over the world. What do you think would happen if we made the beds good?